Que rollo pollos! We are in the land of the pollos. And beautifully enough, we are finally in the cherry blossom biome. It is a beautiful morning in the land of the pollos. And today's episode, I want to focus on collecting cherry blossom wood. Um, Actually, hopefully I didn't. I'm gonna keep my bed there. That way my spawn is there, just in case I die. Hopefully I don't die, but you never know. I think what I want to focus on today is making some type of cherry blossom tree farm. So I'm trying to get a tree that's all the way in the outskirts of this biome. That way I don't gotta ruin the beautiful vibe that we got going on here. So maybe I'll take care of this tree, and then we'll just get some of the saplings that come down. Um, I haven't made a tree farm in years, and my inventory is already just like so many things are in my inventory. I have not made a farm in like a tree farm in so long, and I really don't know the best way to go about it. Now, I could have like totally researched the best way to do this, but I'm just gonna go for it. So as I collect saplings, I'm just going to get more of these trees on the outskirts, and maybe in the future I'll replant these. But if I forget, it's okay because this is really like I'm gonna spend less time here most likely, in the future and all that. Let's have let's get rid of this wooden shovel just so I can get some of the saplings. Yeah, so that's kind of the goal for today's episode. I don't even have a lot of experience with these trees. I know that they're shaped weird and they're kind of weird to mine down. I might do a lot more gathering of resources off camera, but I just thought it'd be nice to record this kind of thing because I'm going to make the tree farm and kind of show you guys how I go about doing that. Um, Now, maybe I should have got. Oh, look how beautiful it is when these pink leaves are just falling on my screen. Now, this is beautiful. This is good stuff. Oh yeah, this is. Is there a way to collect these? I wonder. Oh, edit. Wait, what is that exactly? Are these pink petals? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna collect more of these trees. I'm thinking the main base is going to be made out of this wood. I think it suits it. I don't think any other material is going to suffice. I think it has to be made out of cherry wood. What is this called anyway? Is it actually called cherry wood? Cherry logs, cherry planks, maybe a mixture of both. I also am going to get some shears, and my plan is to somehow incorporate these beautiful pink leaves into the um, into the scenery, into the vibe of the area that I'm living in. And this is not Benito, but I actually did find Benito offline, and he put himself in the village. So maybe we should start making our way back to the village, and I'll go ahead and show you guys where Benito was. Okay, there's no use in using the map because I completely forgot where um, I don't have the map for this area. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I can do that offline. Um, but for now, I'm just gonna get a couple more trees and then make my way so you guys can see Benito. And I'll be honest, I met him on episode I think 3 was it, and I wasn't so sure that he was telling me the truth when he said he was gonna meet me over here, 4,000 blocks away. But he did, and that's real loyalty right there, especially meeting him for one day. He told me something about the fact that I protected him in that cave after all. I think that's what really spiked his loyalty there. All right, but I think this was the village that I found him in. So let's see if we can find him, and then we'll go back to the tree farm. Was there water that way? If there's water that way, I think I'm gonna put the farm over there. Um, yeah. So he's next to a horse pen. But where? I think. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is this not it? Oh, I guess this is not it. So what? Oh, here we go. Benito! Everyone's happy to see you. Everyone say hi to Benito. What are you doing, Benito? Look at you, Benito. See, the way you don't get Benito confused with the other chickens is, well, here's how you tell this is Benito. He has the one with the white feathers. Can you see? He has white feathers. So that's how you tell it's Benito. I know it's him because he's my pet, but I know sometimes the viewers are going to have a hard time figuring out which chicken is Benito, because he's not the only chicken in the world. He's the only special chicken to me in this world. But yeah, so he's the one with the white feathers, just so you don't get him mixed up with the other chickens. Okay, so back to getting this tree farm going. I don't even know. I think I'm just gonna put a chest up here, like somewhere here, and just put some junk in there because I really don't have a place to call home yet. I've been kind of sleeping in these people's homes, and they've been really nice about it, but I don't really want to do that for much longer. So let's make. Oh, I have a bunch of ferni from the previous base. So let's start smelting some iron and get those buckets going. I don't know if there's water over here. If not, I might. Okay, yeah, okay, so it looks like this is pretty close to the biome. So I think I'm gonna re make. How about let's use some of this as the tree farm. Oh, don't look at me like that, sir. Don't look at me like that. Trust me, this is all gonna be worth it because your village is gonna have access to multiple cherry trees, and I only have two cherry saplings. But the way I think I want to do this. Is it possible for cherry saplings to grow like this close? I think it needs to be 2 blocks, right? I'm not so sure. I think we're going to do that way. Yeah, let's do it like that way. So what we'll do is we'll have one here, and then one here, and that'll be 6 trees in this plot point, and that's kind of how we'll keep doing it. I think I should also hunt some skeletons at night. That way I get some bone meal and make sure I can just bone meal the hell out of these saplings instead of killing more of this beautiful scenery. That's the one thing I don't want to do. So let's just focus on doing that. Yeah. Um, I'm not. So I think I'll like have this done next time on the next episode. But because it's gonna take a while to get the saplings for the rest of this tree like farm, I think I'm just gonna do that off camera. What I think we should do right now is let's find the perfect spot on this mountain, on this cherry blossom awesome mountain. And let's see if we can figure out where a good spot is for the base, for the starter base. I might even build a little bit of it right now. I have 46 logs, so maybe I'll build a little bit of it today. I don't even know what I have in mind as far as blueprints go. I just know that I want it to be made out of cherry wood. And I think that's all I need. So I kind of want it to be either in the center of like the cherry blossom biome or on the peak of a cherry blossom mountain. I think the mountain might be the coolest though. I'm not really seeing. Yeah, because that just gets slower, and that gets. I think that's the snow biome over there. So the closer I go up here, that might be the best area to go. Even this is like a super cool area. Um, what I might do is go back to the area where I was in the beginning of the video, because oh no, this which is actually a pretty cool area. This is really like the cherry blossom area. Remember that crater though that we found like the other episode ago? That would be so cool to live inside that crater. The cool thing is I could just keep planting these saplings everywhere and expand the biome as needed. There are some areas where it's like a little loose. It's a little just open, like there's too much green and not enough pink. So I think I might just expand, yeah, some of that. But I really like this area. Oh no, why is this floating? What in the world? Oh, is this my fault? Is this my doing? Yeah. Here, one of my pet peeves is having floating trees. You know, when I first started playing Minecraft, I used to have so many floating trees on my base. But as I got more experienced, and maybe developed something of what some people may call OCD, I do not like floating trees. So that's one thing you may not see too much in this playthrough. All right, I think what we'll do is maybe end the episode soon, but at least kind of outline the plot of land that I'm going to be around. We're also going to have to sleep pretty soon. Let's go ahead and just chill out right here. Can I sleep yet? Yes. Okay. In the morning, we're going to find that crater, and then I think that's where we're going to have the the base, like the main base. I just remember seeing lava fall and water. I think it was a lava fall actually inside the crater. I just wish I put down the coordinates. That's the thing about the. Oh no! Oh my goodness! I thought I fell to my doom. That would have been awful. Yeah, what was I saying? That's the thing about like the ups and downs and the hills and mountains of this game. It's just so much more difficult to like remember where things are. So hopefully once I get situated and start building my base, I can finally now I can finally remember where things are. See, like that's not where I want to go because that is towards the snow biome. I think this was the direction of the crater or village. Wow, look how interesting this one is. Yeah, this tree. This is a special tree. Um, this tree is a unique tree. That's why it looks that way. We got to get to. We got to find that crater. Yeah, I'm not sure if the music's too loud on the video end, but it sounds fine to me. It's interesting though because I didn't lower the volume or adjust it at all, but it sounds perfect right now. In the other episodes, yeah, it seemed a little too harsh, a little too loud. And don't get me wrong, I love music, trust me. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's the village. So the crater can't be too far. Is this the crater? I think the crater's got to be near. If there's not enough trees, like cherry trees, next to the crater, what I will do is simply add more saplings. I have one sapling that I'm going to add to the tree farm. But I want to find that crater. Oh, is it this direction? Perhaps it is this direction. I am burping, and my burp smells like tamales because I had some tamales today. I was only supposed to eat 3 tamales, but I ate 6 tamales because that's just how it is sometimes. Just sometimes we lose self-control, but we can always gain it back. Yeah, I'm not finding this crater. I think I'll try to find it off camera and see how that works. That way I don't waste too much more time here. I guess the last thing I'll do. Oh, this would be. I really do like this though. I really do like being at the peak of this mountain for the base. If we don't find the crater next episode, we might just come back up here and put the base on that peak because that is super super cool. Okay, but if I do find the crater, I'll probably be standing there at the beginning of next episode. So before we end this episode, we will put. Hello, Benito. Good to see you. I'm just on my way to the plant farm, the tree farm. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do this like so, like that. And then let's take, I don't know if that's important. What is this? A composter? Is that important to the well-being of the trees? I hope not. Are trees even able to grow on this type of dirt? I'm not sure, but I'll do some research. All right, Benito, I think it's time to end this episode here. All right, thank you for watching. I am happy to be inside the cherry blossom biome in the beautiful world of the land of Poyos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hasta la vista!